Hello, Mark here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a mail list for use in your Buzz Mailit campaigns. Quickly, I've already logged into my back office. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go take a quick look at my BuzzTrakr pages. I'll click here. There we go. And as you can see, I have a large number of BuzzTrakr pages. So this is my list of pages, and as you can see next to each pages I have a button that says Mail It right here. So we're going to be using that in a little while. But first what we need to do is, if you don't have a list or a campaign, we're going to create one. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to import a list so that if you do have some emails, you can send out your BuzzTrakr page to your email list. It's going to go back to the dashboard. Click here. And what we need to do to create an email list is we're going to use the autoresponder. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details of the autoresponder. We're quickly just going to create a brand new list, and I'm going to import some emails into it. Now, what I've done just to get started is I've created a file on my computer that contains emails, and I'll just quickly show it to you. Okay, so it's just a basic text file, and it contains emails. It contains, I'll just spread it out a little bit for you. It contains email address, a comma, the first name, a comma, and the last name, and it's one entry per line. Now, the only thing you really need is the email address. You can have email address and just the first name, or you could have just an email address. So a line can contain one item, an email address, two items, an email and first name, or three items, an email, a first name, and a last name. And any of those will import correctly into the system. So that's my basic file. I've just set up a little file here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 9 entries in it. So as long as you have a file, just plain text, email, comma, first name, comma, last name, you can import it in. Okay, so we're going to go into the autoresponder. So I'm going to click on autoresponder here. It should take you to the BuzzResponder access panel, and you can just hit login. If you've previously logged into it, it'll take you directly to the main panel. Okay, so here's the BuzzResponder main panel, and it shows a list of all your existing campaigns. You probably only have 3 on your list, the 3 that are created by default when you became a member. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click this button here that says edit or add responders. A responder is the same as a campaign if you're used to something like GetResponse or any of the other autoresponders out there. So we're going to create a new campaign or a new responder by clicking that. The list basically looks the same as it did before. A few little more icons on the side. The first one is for creating a burst email, the second one is for editing emails, and of course a trash can. But what we're going to do today is we're just going to create a new one. So I'm just going to go to the bottom here where it says add a responder. Create. It now takes me to a page that says create a responder. The only thing you have to fill in is give it a name, and this is responder name at the top. And I'm just going to call it my test campaign. There we go. And the only other two things you have to provide are your email address. There's mine. And the reply email address. Now that's the address that if somebody clicks reply on the emails that go out, where it's going to get sent back to. Well, I'm just going to put in my email address. So now I'm just going to click save. So once again, all I had to supply was a name and return email addresses, and I can give it a description if I want to give it a description. Save. And that's going to take me back to my list by clicking that back button there. And if I look down my list, I should see that I have created a new campaign called My Test Campaign. It's at the bottom here. It shows my email and my name. Okay, done. Very simple. So now that I have created a campaign, let's import those emails. Now this is very simple. I'm on my main screen again. All I have to do is click this button that says Import Subscriber List. Click it, and here I am. Add a list of email addresses. Okay, this is very important. First thing you have to do is import to the correct campaign or to the correct list. There's a little drop-down box here. You're going to click on it, and all your campaigns are going to be listed. I'm going to choose my test campaign, the one I just created. That's where I'm going to import to. That's really the only setting you have to be careful to choose. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose a file. So I'm going to click the Choose File button. And what that will do is it'll take you to your computer desktop and show all your files. I do have the file that I just created, which I showed you a little earlier. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Email import. So I'm just going to select it. And you'll see it says email import.txt. Now, just make sure the format is plain text with commas separating. You'll see here a line that shows you the way the information should be formatted. So now that I've set everything up, I'm just going to press the Save button in the bottom corner here. Okay. We're going to see that it imported the lists. Each one says added. I'm just going to hit the back button. And we'll now see on our list my test campaign. I have 9 subscribers. I'm just going to hit the Show Me button, or Show Subscribers at the bottom here. And there are each of the subscribers we just added to our list. Basically, that's all we have to do to import. I'm going to log out, and remember, we called the campaign My Test Campaign. So let's go take a look at how to mail it. Okay, first thing we want to do is go to our BuzzTrakr pages. Next to each BuzzTrakr page, there's a Mail It button. So, okay, let's just grab one. Okay, here's a BuzzTrakr page for Daft Punk. And I'm just going to press the Mail It button. Now what you're going to see is a sample of what the email that is going to be sent out will look like. Here's how we send this email. Right at the top here, you'll see this line, send this email, and then it says, please select a responder list. If I click on this list, you'll see a list of all the campaigns or responders I've created. Now at the bottom here, here's the one we just created. my test campaign, and you'll see it says it has 9 entries in the list. Start sending this page on today at this time. So if I was to hit save and send, this will go out right now. So now you're able to import lists and send out your BuzzTrakr pages to your campaigns. But once you press send, you'll see right underneath this line here, it'll show you that your emails have been queued. And anytime you go into a Mailit campaign for any of your BuzzTrakr lists, you will see which campaign it was sent to when it was queued. Sorry, let me go back to my BuzzTrakr pages. I'm just going to bring up a list that I've sent in the past, just to show you what it looks like. I know I've sent out the Harley Davidson list before, so if I just hit the Mail It button, you'll see a line here that says this page was previously sent on. It'll give me the date and time to 411 subscribers of the particular list name. And emails sent so far, all 411, and there is 0 waiting in the queue. Okay, I think that's it for today. Everybody, have a good day, and we'll talk to you later.